What's up, guys? This is me, Lucifer the Demon Slayer, and I'm back at it again with part 2 of What If Deku Was a Ninja. So, this is not going to be his hero costume, but anymore, because it's such a change to a more high-techy one. He's still going to be wearing a mask, still going to have white hair, but he's going to get new weapons from the other ship. Just remember, the ship works because I said he would have smarts. And behold, his new suit. Yes, I know it's the Arkham Knight armor, but I thought it would be great. So this here is gonna be his pet slash friend slash companion, and it is a quick animal, and so people don't be saying, "Oh, can we pet it?" It turns into a tattoo and everything. So yeah. So ready for the new ship? It's, well, you can see right here, Melissa Shield. Yes, I'm making this the strip. She will be going to UA. They so Izuku is still gonna be cold hearted to everyone. So I'm not gonna click on a picture. So well, actually I'm at for this one. So these are the weapons that Melissa creates for him. This, and that here. It's for the close range. Okay, so you know how some katanas could be like a rectangle, hilt and everything, and it doesn't have anything else? Yeah, that's how all the swords are gonna be. Remember, they're retractable, so they don't, like, so you could just put them on the side, like, it's like, it's like ammo, he puts them in ammo carrier cases, and instead of these two, it's just gonna be the second one. Yeah, so he's still gonna have all these, he's still gonna have wet hair and everything. I'll explain these to you later, so, let's start when he gets to the entrance exam. Actually, what I'm gonna use is, do this one. So Izuku walks in, wearing his mask and everything, cause can't really make, cause it's gonna be Melissa that gives it to him, cause he's not gonna fill in any type of design, anything. He literally just put down anything that's good for stealth. And I will say this: he's gonna be like a Batman, but like Arkham Knight. Like, he ain't gonna have a cape like Batman, but he can't glide, and he will have a grapple gun because I feel like it. I'm making him like a Batman-ish slash in a Batman, like he is a ninja, but yeah, pretty much it's like a Batman, but more. I use weapons. Like, he will never kill unless he has to. So, like, maybe in the Stain arc, I don't know. Or maybe when they come from. Okay, so either way, so yeah, Zuko gets into the thing. People are staring at this white hair with dark, with black, a little bit of it, like black lines, because people's. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So yeah, so he goes to sit down. Professor Mike's like, "Hello, everybody." Wait, back you kids keep quiet. Hi, it's me, President Mike. It's welcome to UA's entry game. So here are the rules. So my few people will be in at the test, and once you get the test, and I say start, you can go. And just saying, Bakugo won't be taking it because Izumi and him are doing the recommendation, like Soto and Melissa, because Melissa got it from David, because like David's pretty much, and I'm just gonna say this: Melissa likes All Might because like yeah, but David he knows All Might's true nature because Suki would sometimes tell him, but he would tell him not to do anything, and like and David always knew All Might was a dick. He just had to put it on for the civilians. Everything so David hates him. Melissa doesn't know why, because David doesn't want to tell her. She's gonna hear that Izuku was taken. Yes, I'm gonna say taken. I don't know if I said what happened. I don't know if they tell people what happened, but if they didn't, they'll just say he was taken, and uh, they just say, and then they just deemed him dead. So yeah, Melissa's sad. Like, well, no, actually, cause he doesn't know Melissa. He won't know Melissa. Sorry, so she won't be sad. But she'll feel bad for Izumi and everything, cause like her and Izumi got to know each other over since Izumi always thought of Melissa as a big sister, because Melissa is older, because she'll be in the third years, and like Melissa was always on our island until she felt like going 2 years for the third years. Actually, I'm gonna make no, yeah, I'm gonna make it the third year too, or maybe second year. No, third year. Sport will be in. Melissa will be having. No, I won't put it in here, of course. But I am gonna give her. Actually, I'm. But either way, so Izuku, yeah. Let's start back to the thing. Back to Izuku. Like they're all going to Todoroki Mama. Rollers who. Yeah. So. Yeah. So Izuku does it. So Max just go. Izuku does it. Then a flash, you could say, because I did say he was smart. Because he did make blades that are retractable. And stuff like the bows and everything. He does have them equipped. It's just they're people just see rectangle boxes and whatever the bows can float. Whatever. They don't see the blades on this back. I will. I don't know if I can get a picture right now because I'm tired, but So yeah, Mike explains everything, and then we got Tanya Nita being like, hello, sir, but it's blah blah blah, disrespectful for UA. Not. You said there was 4 revelations, but you clearly explained 3. I'm just very disappointed in UA. Blah 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 blah. Everything is like you. Points at Deku and he's like, Deku doesn't say anything because remember he doesn't to anybody or doesn't talk. Because like technically, if I didn't say, he's kind of like he only has like a few emotions, not like completely emotionless, but like anger, no, sadness, nope. He does have happiness. They're like, why are you wearing a mask? I demand you to take it off. Zeke doesn't respond. So then he's like, fine, I'll just do it myself. Spoiled little brat. I swear he is like a spoiled little brat. Just... So yeah. Because just remember, Ida is still a first year. And Zeke is in it. But like, it's like, yeah, blah blah blah. And then when he goes to take it off, a freaking kunai just goes at his neck. It's like, oh, but they're not allowed. And then President Mike's like, well, technically, they are allowed. It's classified as sport gear. So yeah. sorry, I just had a pain or something. So yeah, either way, so yeah, he then President Mike spends 400. Then we go to the gates, and President Mike, once these gates opened, run in. Like people assume, like he literally said, run in when the gates open. And people are like, I think he meant to say, once the gates fully open, go in. Once that gate opens up for a person to fit in, you just sends you freaking Godspeed, and shit. He literally he's starts using to this sword here. He's just gonna be like the only sword he that doesn't that can't retract, and it's the only one that actually has like a circle-ish thing, and it's a long sword-ish. Long swords are it's a long katana, whatever. So yeah, he just swings that around and everything, and then like he gets, let's say the highest record in UA is 220. Yeah, 215. Ezekiel breaks that record. 325. Yeah, so in a matter of minutes. So Ezekiel's just standing on the roof. Actually, he's in the shadows. Like they even know Izawa's been keeping his eye on Ezekiel because he thought it was an interesting kid. And it's every time a robot has been destroyed, it was dragged into the darkness. Yes, Ezekiel's been doing that and dragging them into the darkness. Like every robot he's killed has been done in the darkness, so they can't see what he's doing. And then yeah. And I'm just thinking, should I add batterings into this too? I know you got shurikens, but I'll think about it, and then I'll probably say it later. So yeah, so I was like, where's that one kid? It's like, what kid? The kid with the long sword that dashed in and only destroyed a few bots into the open, and now just disappeared. So Nezu's interesting. So he tries looking for him in every camera. And then when they get to one that's in the dark, they see something, and then they see the camera get destroyed. And they're like, huh? Vintek. And as I was rewind that camera, just saw Ezekiel standing there, right in front of it, and he was like, huh, he doesn't want to be seen. And people are like, so was that your kid or something? He's like, no, I have dark hair. I'm like, he does have black in it. No. Well, let's just say he stayed in his joke, but no one knows. And when there's publicly heroes, he acts like he hates, but he doesn't want to marry her and everything. They've been married for years. They just didn't tell any people because it's all so yeah. So yeah. I couldn't break it. He just shut it off so they couldn't see it. So yeah, he got 325. So your pointer comes. Uses his shadow wolf. Cause you can hear him like a wolf and everything. Like I said, he hears it and cause Nedre, since she's been at UA, says the first year she just have to do this. It's gonna be classic first year rocker because I'm gonna be in here. Yeah, so yeah. And I'm just saying. Todoroki, I just forgot to mention Toya aka spoiler, it's from manga, aka Dobby. He is a hero. He's in class 3A. Yeah. His endeavor not being an asshole. Like, I get why. I get why. Try to surpass something ego, aka Bakugo. Bakugo ego kicked in. Good kids, abuse them, make sure they another place and everything hit wide. Yeah. The reason Choto got burned was after Endeavor saw what he did so much to Toya before he ran away. It's just that. So when Endeavor saw Toya burning, cause I'm just saying Toya did it. Todoroki really used his fire side and everything, because you will be a fight against the third years and first years to see how good they are and everything, and that's like, and like, so yeah. Todoroki had a great life after that. Endeavor apologized. Oh, Veen, shit his mom's name. I'm pretty sure it's Reen. Did not go to the whatever, the hospital, mental hospital, and everything. But had a great life. Toys in 3A, Natsuo's and Fumi are still doing what they're doing, because technically they'd be in high school too, but they're going to different high school to be what they wanted. But so I'm pretty sure Natsuo a doctor and Fumi a teacher. But Fumi's just going to a different high school because they didn't have like strong enough quirks. So either way, so back to the story. Yeah. So Zuku is yeah, so the entrance exam is over. Saved Shako, blah blah blah, destroyed the 0 pointer. Of course, in the shadows and everything. And yeah. So she's walking home, and so she just wanted to know more about him. So they went to look for him at the gates, but they saw him for a split second, and so tried to catch up to him. But once the Zuko turned the corner to the alleyway, and they went to check, saying, "Hey, stop right there." Nothing. They saw nothing. It's like it was in a while, like, well, he's about to jump off a building, not a high building, but yes, he will be. I don't know if I said, but he was gonna. Still not gonna be a. Sorry, she broke for me. So, Miss Joke is like, Miss Joke saw him and she's like, hey, get down, don't do it. And he's like, huh? So, but he was he literally walked up and she's like, oh no. And she went to call the ambulance, but then she saw Zuki freaking grab a grappling freaking launch, Batman's grappling thing, and like the Arkham and everything, and just grapple. Oops. And she's like, oh god. And she's like, oh, thank God you're fine. He's like, yeah, I know what I was doing. Like, oh, okay. And she's like, where are you going? He's like, I'm going to find somewhere to sleep. I gotta find a place to lay down and just out here without. Yeah. And she's like, why don't you come home with me? And he's like, great. I'm just gonna say he's got that Batman world's greatest detective thing going on. He's like, smileless, wet, married woman, personality combines with him. You're married to a racer. How do you know? Just that's good. Sorry for that stuff, but yeah. She's like, well, I guess you're right, kid. I'm married to it. Yeah, so either way,
they get there before Eraserhead, and he's like, "So I want to race, yeah, and everything." I don't know if I'm gonna make him get adopted by Eraserhead or I might just let him stay at their house and everything. I don't know. I'll figure out. I don't know if I said I was gonna make him adopt or anything. I don't know. I'll decide later on. He's like, yeah. So Eraser gets home. He's like, hey, honey. And she's like, hey, we're gonna be having a guest stay with us. Since already knows and everything. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to say, yeah, okay. It's like, okay. And then he sees him and he's like, wait, what are you doing here? And he's like, shit. Oh, you met him now at the entrance exam. Uh, yeah, you're the guy that was following me with some other teachers. Pro heroes. Yeah. Why'd you do it? Like, I don't know. You're trying to know more about your quirk and everything. It's like, oh, well, you just ask me when if I got in or anything. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Just gonna say, um, uh, there, there was gonna be like no rescuing Eri arc, cause like, Eri's with Azawa and Miss Joke, but it's still gonna be an overall arc. It's just gonna be a little bit different. Okay, so and be like, why am I not doing that? Because I feel like it. I feel like Aries should. No, actually, no. Like, if I do that, I could do like Aries gets kidnapped, and then like then that just record it. But actually, no. Yeah, the Aries gonna not be with the Zoe and everything right now, but she will be. Maybe before the arc, cause technically. Okay, so yeah, sorry. Um, Ezekiel. Actually, yeah. Ezekiel is yeah. So it's almost like yeah, could be doing here, blah blah. He explained what he's doing here. Like, oh, okay. He's like, why? And then so remembered him being. He's like, okay, why did you be in the dark? He's like, I love the. I'm fine with the dark. I get used to it, and I'm better at working it in the dark than the light. Huh? Because he has something in common, kid. And then, so yeah, either way, yeah, so since that comes in, he's like, oh, hurry, but I'm gonna be staying with you guys for a while. It's like, oh, okay. So yeah, so time skip. Let's get that over. Time skip. 2 weeks later, comes in. Uh, Shinzo is gonna be in 1A because I think it's stupid how they I mean, technically he will be in 1A because I keep forgetting that none of the 1A is gonna be with Izuku because he's 3 years older than that generation. I mean, yeah, 3 because she would have been 1. I think, or no, it doesn't matter anymore. Actually, well, we all know what happened in part 1. I can't remember, but you guys do. So Izuku, yeah, yeah, came home. So later, guys, since I got into 1A, Izuku got up to 3A. Time skip till when they're at school. So yeah. So Yusuke got called to the support course because he didn't submit suit design, and when he got there, he bumped into someone. And who that someone is? The screen's not. It is our lovely Melissa. 12 minutes, okay. There you need this. So either way, she's like hi there, and then he's like hi, and yeah, and she's like, oh, I need. They said they need me because someone said they needed me because of my suit design, and she's like, oh, you're him, the one that didn't suit design, yeah. She's like, well, that would be me that called you because you kind of need a suit design to make your suit, and it's like fine. Armor, easy to movement in. Helmet covers my face and everything. Just how she's like, okay. Instead of saying that, she's like, okay, so what? She's like, what are you? I'm good at working nights, so like a black armor, okay. I want it all black. I'm not. I could make it like this one, just a bit of a bit. Like I want. So she's like, well, it's just, he thinks Melissa's cute. He doesn't blush because like, love. He just thinks she's cute. She's cute. Cause she's like, well, I can't really help if you don't. She giggles because she. I mean, no, I'm getting confused. And then she's like, "I bet you come in and we can go over some design, I guess." So she goes over like stupid ones. So like, let's say the stupid designs like a mixture of most of like these four into like one is like no, and then she's like, having like favorite animal. She's like, he's like, oh, maybe like he's like, I have two, like a bat and yeah, I don't know. Like I guess bats because they're good in the dark. And she's like, ooh, and then she shows him this design, and he's like, perfect armor. Make sure they can carry like, I want on every side of my legs to have pockets of gun holders, and like he brings out one of his things, and she's like about this side, and she's like why, and then like he and then he focuses, and then a blade comes out, which is gonna, like, he always has this long sword on the back, but it's it's gonna be it's gonna be this one that so let's just say they form to the circle, they form into this, but they're always in that rectangle thing. It's like, oh, well, that's one interesting thing, and I was like, yeah, I worked on it. You can add anything to my suit you want. I don't care if you think it would help me. I'm better at night. And it's like, do you think you can also improve on my grapple gun? She's like, of course. Make sure it can carry things on the back like a clip. And she's like, why? He shows to the boy whenever, cause he has all of his gear on him all the time. And she's like, and then she's like, you're fine with me making support weapons for you, right? Support weapons, anything. So, technically, that one this one's the same as this one, but there'll be a dual set, and the big one, it throws up more energies and releases bigger stats. It's like these two, they're the same but different at the same time. Those two, the twin ones, it's like Getsugo Tensho if you've seen Bleach and you know how. Yeah, they swap energy like that and it releases it, but this one releases like Getsugo Tensho is pretty big, but like it's like smaller, but pretty big for a normal slash. And if we're gonna think, well, if he has claws on these ones, and then, those are ones that are gonna be like plated over these laser ones and everything. So suit's not gonna be ready until he's gonna be like late to the USJ. I'm gonna make it like that when we get to that part. So you're gonna see what I'm doing. I'm going to keep it on Melissa. So yeah, I will be switching between cause let's just say like class 3A and up can do hero work, but they won't be classes. They'll be classed as side junior heroes, but they can't do work without pro's permission. And the USJ, instead of All Might coming, it's gonna be Deku because let's just say All Might couldn't transform and he would, and even he tried to. Oh wait, I'm just gonna spoil everything. Well, yeah, you get what I just said. So yeah, she starts working on the suit and everything. The claws, the laser claws, the laser blade, and everything. So class 3, they their teacher is Midnight. Yet no, not Midnight. Oh, Snipe. Yeah, it's gonna be Snipe. So yeah, they do similar stuff to what Clash 1-3 does, 1A does, and everything. But before that, let's go to how Izumi's life is going. So we go to Clash 1A first day for them. Let's just it was it was like weeks past, but we're gonna do like what Class 1A did for yeah. So Izumi, her first day, she talked to her parents a lot because yeah, and I told her about this guy, aka Izuku, because I'm pretty sure I said Inko's here on, and yeah. She does work at the school and everything, they both do. No, let's just say, no. I'm actually gonna change it up, because I don't want to ruin All Might, like, I don't like All Might, like I do, but I don't at the same time, but I don't feel like Izumi, how do I, Izumi is Zuku's full brother, but like, she got, so, the reason so Inko was married to Hisashi, let's just say that, they had Izuku. And you could be like, how is Izumi gonna be related, full-blooded to, let's just say, yeah, she's pregnant, had Hisashi's full blood and everything, but like, it's just, almost, they're, Izumi knows that she's All Might's stepdad, cause like, and everything, but she never, Inko makes up stories about her husband, aka Hisashi, not Izuku, cause like, she knows the brat, cause she was 1 year old, and like, let's just say from One for All, cause I'm pretty sure I said I gave it to her. I'm pretty sure I did, and cause the cop would never give it to Bakugo. Let's just say it turned her hair blonde, like the black in her hair, right here, turned it yellow, but like, I'll say like a little bit of the top, but like town more and everything. Uh, yeah, so. Yeah, so, yeah, first day of school is always a speech. He says, okay, today we're gonna be hello, idiots, stupid heads, whatever. Introduce yourself. So, everybody introduce yourself. Except for, yeah. So that's, except for Shinso, Izumi, Bakugo, Shoto, and Bakugo will have a twin. Because, I mean, like, I guess we can, make Bakugo, because, like, because, Bakugo and Sho will have twin siblings, so. Do you want to know why? I think you guys know why. This is going to be a harem, you could say. I decided that. I was going to tell you guys in the beginning, but I kind of forgot. I don't know who. Like, I was going to get a picture of them, but I guess I forgot to. But, so like, I was kind of forgetting that I was going to do that. And you'd be asking why. It's because I feel like it. I feel like doing this Bakugo, because like, Bakugo does remember Izuku a little more than Izumi and everything. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be a voice ship. I guess I'm gonna do it because the reason I'm doing it, because why not? I wanna make Bakugo and hers and them suffer, you could say. And like, isn't it good to make them suffer? Yeah. So the difference between her and uh Bakugo's quick is hers doesn't damage her hands. It damages her her it's just it doesn't have the same side effect as Bakugo. It does more to the ears than her side effect is. Let's see. I'm gonna make it. Actually, no. I'm gonna make it her hands start getting the pain. To female, total extreme the same. So yeah, cause like no, let's actually they're gonna be in second years. Bakugo's gonna be. I had an older sister, and Choto has an older sister that is not Fumi. They're gonna be in second year. And yeah, cause I don't, yeah, and everything. So they knew Izuku, yeah, they knew Izuku because they would have been like 2/3, cause siblings, they knew Izuku, they met him a couple times. They were sad because they left him, and Izuku, yeah, I'm gonna make Izuku as my harem-ish. It's just 4 people, but it's kind of weird. So either way, yeah, but like since there was no class 2A, last year, so there's no class 2A this year. They're stuck in class 1A because they can't go to the third years. They have to stick in class 1A. So, yeah, everybody hits on those two. Todoroki and Bakugo are just pissed beyond belief. So yeah, so they go outside to do it. Cause like those two went away for a while. They got away from their families. That's why they weren't there for the second year stuff and the first years and everything. But like, yeah. So yeah, let's just do an entering one. Sorry, my headphones fall off. That's why I was doing it. Damn it, there, 40 minutes. Yes, I'm gonna be trying to make this just continue doing hours so you guys stuff. I might make this one a little bit longer than my last one, but so not Ezekiel. I mean not Ezekiel. Yeah, so they went out, they did it. So here's versus villains. I'm not gonna do that arc because like they're still playing. So I'm gonna do a special thing so like all 4 girls can be with Ezekiel. You'll see when it gets there. So let's go to the J for the class 1A, because class 3A they do for their USD they go to a more dangerous place, like something more dangerous, but ish. It's like a more dangerous version of that. So sorry about that. So yeah, so like I said earlier, All Might won't be able to because he was too exhausted. And Inko couldn't say that because she had to stay with. She was doing other hero work and they didn't get the chance. So they were going to send any other. So either got there and teachers they were gonna go, but they yeah, let's just say they were gonna get class 3 or the other kids. So let's just say the older kids they do more like what class 1A did on the island arc with 9 and everything. They did kind of that stuff because they like stay in school even after summer and everything. And like, yes, I will be putting up the dorm system. That's gonna be something else. So they get so they picked the big 3 there because every time a third it's always the big 3 and then the next big 3, but like the pick Nedre, Tomioko. That sounds like you know who I'm talking about. Emilio, and then they were gonna pick one more student. When they were gonna pick Izuku, they just saw he was gone. Yeah, you know how that Batman got his suit in freaking Arkham Knight, if you have ever seen the game. He gets like that. Melissa built the case for that, and she's like, "Hey, Melissa, I need you to bring my." And she said as she's like, she calls Izuku, and she's like, Izuku, your suit isn't okay. You did the launch thing, yeah. Okay, set it for the USJ. And she's like, inside or outside? Outside, please. And she's like, okay. Make sure all the weapons are in. She's like, of course. And I added some new weapons for you. Thanks, Melissa. I owe you a date. And she's like, what? I know how you look at me. I am, you could say, the world's greatest detective. I see a lot of things, Melissa. I know you like me. That pretty much, I know 3 other people that like me. You're not the only one, so you're gonna have to share. He literally says it because he knows that Bakugo and Todoroki are there, and like they've seen him around. And let's just say they know who he is because they're not stupid. They're like, he would be the perfect age. And they did see white and black hair a couple times before. It's like, oh, it's him. So like they knew who he was, but they couldn't confront him and everything. He knows that he knows. They know. He knows. They know that he's who he is. Everything. So let's go to class 1A and the thing. So Shigaraki's like, where's All Might? Bring him. And like he already. She's like, if you don't bring him, I will kill your teacher. I will kill every single one of you. Bring it ready. Sir. The Nomu is acting up a little bit. We'll have to. I don't care how long it takes. They won't last long. Neither will elevator. So, and then they hear a crash freaking outside the ocean. And it's like, is that all my? And they hear nothing. And then they hear like a room. He uses grapple hook and everything. So he opens it. He sees this suit with the swords and everything, and new swords. Since his since these are attached to him, because like I said, they're pretty much the blades of chaos for him. They're in the suit, so yeah, so he gears up and everything. So he checks his hands. He gets these claws first. So yeah, it was looks like some good freaking. That's like some Spider-Man and. Okay, sorry. So either way, sorry for getting cut off. So yeah, he checks those. He checks. It's got like that Iron Man test thing. It shows what weapons and like that Spider-Man Homecoming where you saw this stuff. It's like that, but of course it only had a few. So yeah, he does the thing and he throws a lot of smoke pellets down and then he jumps out because he's actually I'm just gonna say his back cape, but it just gets it only comes out when he wants it to, and he just jumps down and then he does that Batman thing. Or just go, and then it just gets sucked back, and then he just starts beating up all the villains, and like of course they get to see it because yeah, and he's doing Sofu in it. It's like what, and then someone with the freaking like, and then the Nomo comes and they're like Nomo clap, and the Nomo claps. He does that Hulk clap and everything. Smoke clears, and all they see is this standing over pretty much all the villains. As I was like, who are you? And he's like, right, sir. Ozawa Sensei. Saw a zombie man. Because he only knows, and he's like, zombie. And he only knows one person that calls him Zombie Man, which is his sort of his son. I'm just loose. I'm changed his name to Lucifer. He changed it to Arkham. He changed it to Lucifer Arkham. Arkham Music Luce. I don't know what his name's. I mean, he's just gotta keep it as Zuku. It's just Zuku, what I say. And then Corey, it's like, what? It is a Corey. And Zuku turns and he's like, I'm the Arkham Knight. The Arkham, what now? I'm the Arkham Knight. And it's like, no, get him. Ezekiel's like, thank God Melissa let these short. So, so he's like, I guess I can trust out Melissa's new weapons. So he starts slowly clenching his fist. A little bit, not fully, like he's gonna punch it, and then energy started coming, and then they shoot out, a slash came in, he slashed the no move, and this is like a quartz canceling thing, cause like just a slash, like it can cut through, so it cancels the Nomo's quirks, and then he starts onto these start charging, and it just starts scratching and doing damage and everything. And then Milan sneaks up behind him. He grabs his bow, with the long range weapon, grabs his bow, non-lethal arrows, shoots it at the villain, stopping his quirk. Literally goes through thing. He just like that Oliver Queen, right? Just goes, and then he gets kunais and just pins mostly every villain that he didn't knock out down. And then he starts bringing these out. He starts swinging them around, and then villains just it's like villains with like hardening quirks, so that's why he built them, and he just swinging around and around like freaking Kratos, God of War, and everybody's seeing it. Class 1A, and then like the heroes came, so they were just watching it, and like Melissa was watching from little pocket, and then no, not the actually no. He takes out these he charges his shadow quirk, and then he does execute slash, and he just slashes and everything. It's hard to put how these how it's supposed to be and everything. So much weapons to go through. He's just using all these weapons, and then like he hasn't taken out any of the cases yet. These, like I said, are like on his back, like it's literally the back of the Arkham Knight. You see these two swords. It's only and then someone with like a blade quirk. He takes out one of the cases, which is these two. Remember, these two are these two are oops, sorry, these two, and he starts these ones, this one and the other one, not the big blade one, and this one and the second one, and starts doing that and fighting, and then Koraga is like, I'm like, he's also secretly been he puts like explosive kunais or shurikens on the Nomu, but no one's truly noticed. And then when Corey, and then I'm like, Nomu, what are you just standing there for? Kill the Arkham Knight. And when he does, he smiles in his mask. He's like, you fool. Nomu blows up. It blows up both of his arms. It's like, they know has, and then explains the quirks, regeneration, shock absorption, and everything. And then almost screams it and tries regenerating, but he's like, what? That blade that I cut him with the energy one is quirk, and quirk canceling energy. It's a design from thing. Fred. Cork, you're getting us out of this. And like, oops. And he's like, Cork, Gary, get us out of this. He's like, okay, sir. He gets him out of this. And then all the heroes are like, who are you? Because none of them have seen the suit except for, like, the Arkham Knights. I'm like, takes him away. Then midnight, because class 3A already picked their names, and so is class 1A. And then she's like, Arkham Knight. And then she remembers, Arkham Knight, you're Izuku Wayne. No. You're Izuku. And he's like, howdy, Midnight. Geez, remember Snipe was there. Like, damn, my suit. Thanks, well, I'm gonna get, well, let's kick on. And like, yeah, Izuku just went to the spot, grappling, and he's like, okay, I'll see you guys there. And everything, so, yeah. So, US just, the school has decided to put in the dorm systems, but, they decided to, put them in a big dorm, and I mean a big, and it has class 1A, and class 3A, and class 1B. Not 2B or anyone, because they were like, how will we put those three classes together? Class 1B can learn stuff and everything from class 1A, and class 3A, and yeah, so everything and yeah, so of course they suggest the room competition, so they packed stuff. Tired, God, I'm tired. And then they're like, I mean, it's like, how about we do a room competition and everything? And I'm like, hey, that's a great idea. So they decided to do it. Yeah, and then the last room, Isiku's, it's like he lives in the he has a favor for Nezu. It's like there's a he did like a sonar scan and there's like a cave under there and he's like, hey, so there's gonna be a so I decided Nezu said that they're gonna need a vigilante as a hero in training, and you're all trying to think. And then Azawa, of course, comes like, what about Izuku? And so they called Izuku. And you're gonna be asked, well, before they go check his room and everything, like I should say, flashback to like a couple of weeks when they are starting to decide the dorms thing. Because the reason he's gonna be the vigilante is because they need more trust. Wait, actually, so Izuku wasn't in the Arc of Knights. So let's just say he was in his that suit that I said he was gonna retire after and get the because let's just say actually let's get saying that suit that she finished modifying his beta his first suit because she thought it was gonna be out weird, but like she's still deciding that special suit for him. He didn't call himself the Arc of Knight. He just called him the ninja, and they're like, how about Izuku? And you're like, why? Because if you get a vigilante or someone that wants to strip you away, not get him as a spy, but like, no, like, they just decided that it would be best to have a vigilante that can do hero work at night with a racer, and they decided it would be best to have a student. So these racers like, well, we already have a perfect candidate, and they're like, who? Izuku. And I'm like, hey, yeah, that makes perfect sense, but his costume. But I think I'm pretty sure Melissa from the support class has been just designing a special suit for him. She thought his other suit was, but we could say crap. And then, so they call Melissa, and she's like, yes, and she's like, Melissa, Azawa says you've been working on a special suit for Zuki, and she's like, yeah, would you like to see? And then yeah, so they get freaking All Might to carry. She's like, well, I'm gonna need to carry it into this case thing. It's in this station thing because Izuku thought it'd be a quicker way to get his suit around. So they're breeding that pod, and she does the retina thing. I mean the handprint thing, cause yeah, and yeah, they see this in the stand, and like, wow, great suit. Yeah, since I noticed that, I've asked him like, what's his favorite stuff, and he said baths. So I decided this. I think it's the perfect name. So I was gonna perfect name for him, and I was gonna tell him it, but I wanted to be surprised. But I guess no. We're gonna make him become a vigilante for this way. It'd be best if we have a student that can get to the fear into the villains. You've noticed if they don't get taken down, they start coming back. Like Muscle, we have arrested him so many times, but he still torments kids. I'm just gonna say Izuku's gonna be a dad. Just one of those people. The dad that rescues kids. We already know like at least two, but two other in my own. Oh, this could be my own arc. They're gonna be my own arc. It could be the same arc. They're gonna be twins. Ish. No, not twins. Just gonna be siblings. Not siblings. I'll figure out. They're gonna be in the same my arc later on. So yeah, they call Ezekiel, and it's like Ezekiel, we need you to be a vigilante and everything. Pretty much, I'm making York a vigilante slash hero and everything. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, Ezekiel's like, okay, if I'm gonna be vigilante, I want the cave under our dorm, the cave. And as he knows about this, he kind of figured. Because, like, he already knew about the suit and everything, about him favoring bats and everything. He's like, and then it's like, I knew you would ask that. That's why there was stuff down there. Am I correct, Prince Wondon? It's like, of course. I thought it would be a great way. Like, I'm not gonna make him, like, I'm still gonna make him a hero, but, I, he's gonna be like that. He's gonna be an early hero that is allowed to use his quirk, but more of that vigilante vibe. But he's gonna put the fear in villains. He's gonna be like, oh, with the Arc Knight, it's supposed to be Red Hood and everything, and put the fear in everybody. So if you don't like it, you can suck hell. You can. I don't care. You guys. My opinion. It's how I want to do. He's still gonna be a hero and everything, but so yeah. So yeah. So when they get back to the thing, like, Sukuzuku, where's your room? He lives in the cave. He literally lives. It's like down. So they went to this must be Zuki's room. And they go in there and they see nothing. And then they see a note and they're like, if you're reading this is not my dorm, son, Izuku. Go to the elevator and press B. So they press B. I mean no. So Todoroki, Shoka, and Katsumi, and I know original of people's names and everything. Najre and Melissa, because if they move the support class, it's gonna be the fourth class in there with them. Because like I said, that's just gonna be like big dorms. Because the last 2 years is when I'm older, and then like because like because then like the other dorms is just the other ones like the man, whatever it's called, whatever. So either way, they have people doing a lot of stuff there. But yeah, so those four do it, and they just see Izuku working on his cave and everything. And like, Izuku, what are you doing? Well, they want me to be like a hero, but like the vigilante type, where you put fear into the villain. Oh, he just explained stuff. Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna head off here. I hope you guys like it and love it. Out of it, thank you guys so much. If you guys if you guys have a suggestion, I got from this friend. And if you guys want to friend me on Discord and talk to me, you guys can. I don't care. I do have a group and everything. It's Demon Dungeons because one of my most of the Demon Slayer and everything. If you guys want to join, that'd be great. Like, just look. I'm not really good, but if you guys wanna friend me, you guys can. I don't care. I don't know if I should. It doesn't matter. You guys can talk to me. But hope you don't mind, man. But but this guy gave a good suggestions. It's a big scene. But like I saw it up here, what was Deku was the son of Korigiri. I know this is bad to show you guys this, but don't worry. I'll clear it up if he sees this video. If you see this video, I kind of forgot where you were, and that's why a couple of reasons why I didn't answer, but I was still busy, like what I said. But Yeah, we'll send a Corgir. I think that's a good idea. I hope you guys enjoy this. And goodbye. Well, goodbye, my demons. Go torturing.